Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we are going to be dealing with, well, hopefully dealing with these bloody assholes who've decided to take one of my cities. I thought I was going to sneeze there, sorry about that. So, the dwarves have been beaten back for now. And hopefully our Chaos allies will be able to deal with them. We'll decide then and there what we'll be doing with this Wolfric. And if it's the case that he can leave, then he shall leave and focus his efforts somewhere else. I'm hoping he can. We still have a good army up here. I don't know. It's more of the case of what we're doing here. Right, we'll wait a turn and see. I'm not a fan of this. Obviously our efforts in Talia were good, because we managed to get rid of the faction. Now we're having to deal with this. Peace treaty is fine, actually. That works for me. Because, as we know, we're not going to be doing a proper peace treaty. We're just going to be moving up our forces together, smashing them out of the way, and this time having forces ready at the border here so we can actually charge right in. You... yeah, you're fine.
Moving out.
That's a lot of dwarves. That's a lot of dwarves. The good thing is we can keep raiding for a while. That would be so helpful. Right, let's move out. Altdorf might be suffering there.
Take what's theirs.
Tribesmen, gather! Done! Marauding!
Despoil, ravage, betray yourselves.
He's moving all his forces away. Let's actually bring this force back in. We need some backup at Altdorf. And it's going to take us a few turns to actually get there.
Where's my next one? Talk then.
Right, that's going to be a good siege. I don't think they'll be able to get us there, so that's fine. Let's hope that we can. Kurgan. Right, well, you got that. You're in Kislev. Oh, cool. See if we can do some damage to these little bastards. The problem is they've been relatively untouched, and they'll be coming with massive forces on all fronts, which obviously can provide a massive issue towards us. Now, we've got a crap garrison, to be honest, but
I think not.
let's see if we can just deal with Belegar.
Be gone.
Hmm.
Northmen come. Carnage at last. Slaughter the sheep. You have my favor. Despoil.
That's one problem solved. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do much here. And that's an income unit we're going to lose. Let's give him Eye of the Gods.
Do you take me for a talk then? But I make no. Overrun the world. Despoil and ravage.
The little income kind of kills me. This is my first unmodded campaign in a while, actually. I might actually have to take that city back. That was impossible. Outdoor falls again then.
Overrun the world.
Bring up a force up here. Actually,
What?
at least we know that Marienburg can hold.
War unceasing. You have my favor.
Slave summons. Understood.
We'll take this back. Okay, I think we're okay here. The problem is that city. The Chaos forces aren't doing a lot. Maybe we can make Chaos actually focus on these dwarves. Will open up for us some capabilities, and that way we can actually move out together. The problem with Chaos is they like to move constantly. Right, how about you guys come up here? Deal with the problem up here. Let me move in. They have lost land, but they're still able to get so much money in. Frog at least can hold. It's more of the case of seeing how far we can hold. We'll keep this guy up there just for a little bit of extra boost. And these armies will move together, if possible, and will move Karakizor. Oh, Reichland. Let's hope that they actually keep just breaking you down for a bit. And they destroyed it. know they were coming this way. I'm going to prepare my forces that way. Looks like they're going to be coming this way. Interesting. I can take out one force. That's perfectly fine. Multiple forces, that's something else though. But our allies are mobilizing against them, so let's hope. You have to keep an eye out for the border princes right now. It's 2 armies of border princes.
War unceasing. Have my faith.
And he still takes attrition damage. Interesting.
The tribe consents. In agreement. On the prowl.
The eagle guides me.
Right, we'll hold out here.
The eternal challenger. I'll handle it.
That's 50.
Ahead! Done and done. You what?
I have to think about this really well. With the lack of income, we're pretty much screwed.
This way.
Right, we're gonna try this.
No. Ready to waste.
What? Wrong! No stopping me!
We can hopefully hold out for a while.
Let's talk terms. But with anything.
Well, that's a little worrying. Did they end everything with me? Raiding beastmen, raiding dwarves. Well, we are doing that.
We faggled that!
Let's just keep building that up, I guess. Right now, Altdorf is not the best place to capture. Let's start building up some forces here. Some more Order Hunters would be very useful, and we'll bring them down together. Since we're building up to Leah, we should be fine.
I need my enemies! Going! Trampling!
Let's try and cause some chaos here.
Rock heals you!
Take out some of their cities from the side. Someone leveled. Oh. You're pretty fresh. Oh, it's you. Cool.
Just spoil and ravage.
You had to suffer a bit of attrition damage, so we'll do that too. We'll move in together in a small while.
What?
We could probably use Frog to destroy Karakizor. But I just want to kind of use Frog at the moment to just build up in these locations. The dwarves are going on quite a few suicide missions. We're able to build up, so that's perfectly fine. I see a dwarf. Hello, orkies.
Nine.
Right, we'll have to see what happens there, but until that, let's do this.
I see death.
If we can pretty much break them down slowly, we're at a better opportunity than just dealing with that as a whole. They're slowly expanding again, I think. Or they're trying to. But we do have a nice amount of Chaos Forces here, so let's hope that we can actually work together. Because the Beastmen, I think, have been destroyed. Yeah, the Beastmen have been destroyed, which is unfortunate, but we'll deal with that when they come back. They always respawn. Chaos armies are here. They've got 2 more there. Nothing spawned in yet. Could do with this.
Hero flesh.
That's a lot of them.
Slaughter the sheep.
Right, we might actually bring these 3 armies together to destroy
Disgrace my
Karak
ancestors.
Bufdar. Then afterward go for Karak Izor. And then we should, theoretically, be fine. Why are we losing money here? Oh, it's because the dwarves are actually losing money. Alright, well, we've got 2 Chaos armies here. I was pretty sure they had more, but it seems they only have 4 armies in total. I'm fine with that, but I would like it if they could actually start spreading. Go wherever you want. Okay, we've cleared their war target, so now they've got free reign to attack some places.
I see death.
At this point, we could actually do a raid camp.
Going. I'll have a crack.
Okay, we're building up. That's fine.
Norsca.
They won't be able to reach us there, so let's actually do it like this. We'll have all our armies together and we'll be able to actually do some damage.
Madness. No. Method is all.
Journeying. Well,
Well, even if it's just one.
Hound compels.
It'd be very useful if we could destroy that city. We'll essentially cut their lines in half and be able to do a bit more damage. I'm not bothered about bloody savage orcs, because that's what they are, you know. They're not very worrying, but in terms of this, I'm more worried about the orcs, the dwarves. Now, the good thing is we are going to be able to destroy them. It'll take a little while, but we will get there. As long as our... Ooh, okay. It's very unfortunate. I'd rather lose some troops if it means actually winning. Right, it seems the dwarves have died out there, so let's bring this army down.
Ravage. Sent by the serpent.
We're going to meet up in Altdorf again and actually try and take Altdorf once again. At least we'll actually have some anti-armor units. But we have to be very careful considering that I don't trust these guys at all.
War unceasing.
Reward us all. The crow directs.
Right, the three armies can meet.
My ice age comes.
Goodbye, dwarves. Why is it just two?
Shatter skulls!
Tribal fury. Decamping.
Wiping them out!
Slaughter the sheep. The eagle guides.
I got it!
I'll take the losses. We've just cut out a massive part of dwarven land.
Don't think so.
If we lose to Leah now, we've at least destroyed a massive chunk of their area. Maybe focusing on the border princes would be the better option at this point. The place seems quite undefended, to
Talk
be
then,
honest.
but I make no oath for the surety of...
What about the border princes? What about if I
Your
make an
man
alliance
gods
with
and
you? Nope.
dubious master.
Well, one can hope, can't he? Right, we're going to be smart about this.
What? The tribe consents.
We'll let them destroy Tilio once again, which is
War
breaking my
unceasing.
heart a little bit, but
You have my favor.
I've got a plan.
The road is all. The tribe consents.
Crossbones! Rook hears you.
The border princes must be destroyed. That's the target for Frog now.
Northmen come. Crow.
We can hold back with a decent army of
Begone.
anti-armor. They have quite a bit of range,
Bring death.
which is fine. Considering what we have here, we should be okay. The border princes have to fall, or else we'll be stuck here for the rest of our natural lives. As we can see, Chaos aren't actually doing that much in terms of fighting. And that can be frustrating, but they've got 2 armies on their way, and they've just popped up another 2, so that's cool. It is the end times after all, but we need to carry on. Let's see if this buys us a turn. Nope. Right, they're going away, it seems. That's fine. Karakan's been destroyed. They've got their armies coming. It's fine because we are getting there, but it's frustrating on how long it's taking.
Tribesmen, gather! Understood.
The income is crap, but we have to use that.
Enslave the Southerners. Moving out.
Take what's theirs. Moving out.
Lord of the monster horde. I'm not stupid.
If we can destroy some of their bases and get rid of one faction, then we'll just have to focus on the other. Top Knots is fine though, so that's cool. Hopefully they have no surprises in terms of Frog. Right, they're bringing 1 army down, which is fine.
Overrun the world.
We'll be here in 2 turns, or 1 more turn.
True savages. Enslave the Southerners. All will be
That's 1 problem gone. And Frog will work with his others to take out
Northmen
these
come.
ones. So let's work this
This
way.
way.
chieftain of the tribe.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Can we? No, we can't. Right, the dwarves here have gone.
Reward us all.
So it's safe to say that is a good defense. We shall pop a hero here, just in case. Actually, no, we'll wait. We'll wait just in case, because it is becoming a problem. Are there any regiments of renown that we can get? No, we can't. Okay. Needless to say, I think he can move forward, so let's actually start bringing him down. He's got a decent force. I mean, it's not the best, but it's something. And if we can use this to our advantage to be able to destroy more of their cities, why not? It's a Chaos Rift. I know that's a Chaos Rift. That's mine. That's weird that they doesn't show it like that. I mean, as long as it's spreading chaos, it's fine.
I refuse.
But the border princes need to be destroyed. Badly. After which we'll be a bit better off to actually do some more damage. Southern Grey Mountains. That's fine. They're going to be coming in to do some damage.
Despoil and ravage.
At this point, I think we can actually regenerate a little bit. So let's start coming down here for 50.
This way.
Ah, interesting. We'll try regenerate a little bit.
What? I eat my enemies.
Torka. That doesn't have a lot.
Battle time.
That's 50 for us. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So we'll do this.
Growling.
Carnage.
Because Frog is the strongest, and we need him to survive. We can actually establish an outpost there.
The tribe consents.
Yes, it's a border.
Great rooms.
That works for us. We can actually use this to our advantage.
Cheers you.
Let's start building up.
Begone. Not likely.
Unfortunately, their capital city will be heavily defended. And it's probably going to be another dwarf faction that's going to do that. Chaos is raiding us, unfortunately, but that's because they're trying to get here.
Spoilers come.
How are we doing here? That's cool. These guys are coming down now. The old world will fall. It's just going to take a while. The good thing is we've got some nice allies coming down very soon. It's not easy when you're one faction. However, you fight Chaos and you can beat them. You get quite the nice bonus. It's just hopefully we can actually get to that.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Right, let's move our tribes down.
Your will. Decamp.
And someone's leveled up. Let's get to that.
No.
The good thing is there's a lot of port cities here, so we can actually use that to our advantage. The only problem is actually getting there without dying.
Dominate. Overrun the world. The slaughter. Tremble.
Let's try this again, shall we? We should be able to hold it. We should now. I don't know where those border princes went, but most likely they're going to be coming down here. Which I can take out one army. We've seen that I can take out one army. Oh, they're still there. Very cheeky, to say the least. They did have quite a few forces there, and that's obviously what's going to put a dampener on our style. But we're okay. For the time being, we're okay. Let's try and build up, and hopefully we'll be able to build up a nice little force to defend ourselves. It's two armies of dwarves once again, which is a problem, but if we can build up very quickly, we should be fine.
I will not obey.
Now we can take these guys out fast and then retreat.
Tremble. Weaklings. Slaughter the sheep. All perish. Speak. Decamping.
Alright, this might be a loss. We might lose this force very quickly, but given where we are, we should take advantage of it. We've got a positive income at the moment, which is obviously going to help us out tremendously. The border princes are seeing themselves locked in properly in a proper fight. So if we can come down, do some raiding damage, maybe even capture Drakenhof, we'll get a nice little boost to our income, and we'll at least have something to fight back with. So now that we're here,
I will not
they've got 3 armies there. Hopefully, our allies can actually deal some damage. But we make our way back to Altdorf. We have to be expansionists here. We have to make sure that we can keep alive, build up, and actually gain a force again. The plus side is the raiding is going to do us a lot of good, and we can raid them a little bit. We can actually properly steal. If we can regenerate some forces whilst we're raiding, that will be even better. But we've cut our lines in. Right, there's no point getting Drakenhof just yet. On the other hand, I've just had a great idea. Oh, he's gone away. Never mind.
Understood.
Let's raid and actually take some money back. How are we doing for regeneration? That should be a few turns. That works in our favor, because if we can actually do it like this, what will happen is that we can essentially raid enough to heal up, destroy that and capture it, and then make our way down into the Dwarven lands in the south.
Enslave the Southerners.
These guys have a force and a half, which is understandable. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to try and be sneaky. Let's first stay hidden here. Let's recapture Altdorf.
Despoil and ravage. You have my faith. Understood.
Dominate. You have my favor. The hound compels.
Okay. We can do this. I'm actually trying to think, because we are stuck between a rock and a hard place. And he can reach. I don't know how they can actually reach here. But if he can run away, it'll be very helpful. Right, I'll go with my original plan then, seeing as this has been stopped by the dwarves.
Abroad is all. The trike sends. Journey. On the prowl.
I am going to try and establish a foothold. Wow, in the south. My English, very English. Let's get that, and let's get whatever increases growth. Altdorf is fine for the time being. Our luck of money is going to do a lot of damage to us, but we
Absolutely
should be
not.
able to hold out and do a decent amount of damage. If we can just get rid of the border princes within a few turns, we should be fine. We do have a nice spread out version of the armies of chaos, so let's start making our way up here. I'm going to try and take Karag Dromar from them and cut their lines more. They are losing a bit of land here, and eventually I will want to take an army up to do some more damage, but until then we can't really afford that, can we? Whoops. Should have actually used something else at that point. Many dwarves will come. Many, many dwarves. And unfortunately these dwarves are ready for practically anything, so let's see if I can bring myself a little bit up here.
No stopping.
And with next turn we should be able to reach that, in case they do get a garrison up there, and I can do some damage just to get rid of it. Or capture a port city, really. Distracted by devices. Research rate, well that's fine.
What?
Right, we're getting a good garrison here. The border princes are suffering.
Not likely.
But not enough, unfortunately.
Norsca, the hound compels.
Bring death. Done. Sent by the serpent.
I'm going to try and come back. I need that gone. If the border princes are going to be destroyed, we might as well take advantage and actually fully wipe them out.
9.
Belegar, you little bastard. Why don't you focus on something else?
I've little time for talking, but much time for killing.
Now you want a peace treaty? I'm sorry, mate. You've been a little slow for me here, and I would have appreciated a peace treaty back then, but you've got only one city left. And after which you will probably take over a random town, but I will hunt you at that point. So let's start... Oh, thank you, you little bastards. Look at Top Knots being useful. That's kind of cute. Let's go up there. I mean, we're losing money, and it's a problem.
Take what's theirs. Refused.
Hopefully, we should be able to get a decent amount of cash. Unfortunately, for the time being, we are stuck. Good thing is Chaos is able to do some damage, and they've done a decent amount of damage. We just need to carry on and eventually get Karazakarak, which I think gives us... Oh god, yeah, we need Karazakarak so badly. So badly. How the hell are you supposed to get secrets of Gork and Mork and the secrets of mining and machinery early game? Unless you were a Horde faction that started down here or something, you know? Which I really wish there was an there was a bloody thing for that. I would have loved to do a challenge as a Norscan faction, but it'd have to be a Horde. Why do you guys not run? See, like that. Come on, border princes, make my day. We're just going to do this here at the moment. We'll build that up before we move out. Unfortunately, I know that we have to be a bit careful. But Chaos is helping out a lot so here. So let's just keep like that. And then we'll... After we're done with this line, we can get Drakenhof. I've just realized that. So we're a bit better off now. It's just the issue of all this stuff. Let's get the public order. Let's get that.
Chieftain of the tribe. What?
Now, at that point, I don't really care about this, so let's actually focus on getting this city back. It's another port, and then I'll just get that afterwards. But we are finally destroying them. I think this is going to be the last dwarven hold in the whole game, I think. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Some actual improvement.
Norsca.
Let's get rid of this then. It doesn't actually matter at this point, but...
Slaughter the sheep.
that is a problem that we've solved. We can get a bit more income reduction.
Tribesmen gather. In agreement. Into the fray. Understood.
This belongs to us now. It's too bad we don't have a level 60 mod, because by this point, Wulfric would have been 60. The dwarves are dying out. Ah, look, the High King is in his seat. We're full gear. That's fine though, because we've got another 2 armies coming down to meet that, and we've got another 2 armies that have just spawned. Great.
Speak.
Right, Drakenhof can be ours again.
The tribe consents. Journeying.
And we've got a new port city, I see. Let's take that then. Seeing as the orcs have been so nice to us. I normally don't care too much about that, but if they're going to give me gear, they're going to give me gear. Now let's see where the border princes end up taking a town, which I'm assuming is somewhere up here. Once that's gone, the problem is solved. And these dwarves are about to get murdered anyway, so we're all good. Where are you, little border princes? Actually, we should end it here. So when I return, we're gonna... dwarves. We're gonna deal with dwarves. Will they help? No, actually, I think we can deal them together. I think Ungrim's actually fucked up there royally. Yeah, so when we return, we are gonna capture a bunch more land and go off onto our wars. I honestly think that that hold is gonna be the last dwarven hold. Because they can hold. Get it? Didn't. Right. See you all soon, guys. Adios. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do much here. And that's an income unit we're going to lose. Let's get him out of the gods.
Do you take me for a talk then? But I make no...
Overrun the world. Despoil and ravage.
The little income kind of kills me. This is my first unmodded campaign in a while, actually. I might actually have to take that city back. That was impossible. Outdoor falls again, then. The problem is they've been relatively untouched, and they'll be coming with massive forces on all fronts, which obviously can provide a massive issue towards us. Now, we've got a crap garrison, to be honest, but
I think not.
so we can just deal with Belagar.
Be gone.
Northmen come. Carnage and lust. Slaughter the sheep. You have my favor. Despoil.
That's one problem solved. Obviously, our efforts in Talia were good, because we managed to get rid of the faction. Now we're having to deal with this. Peace treaty is fine, actually. That works for me. Because, as we know, we're not going to be doing a proper peace treaty. We're just going to be moving up our forces together, smashing them out of the way, and this time having forces ready at the border here so we can actually charge right in. You... yeah, you're fine.
Moving out. Enslave the suburbs.
That's a lot of dwarves. That's a lot of dwarves. The good thing is we can keep raiding for a while. That would be so helpful. Right, let's move out. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and we are going to be dealing with, well, hopefully dealing with these bloody assholes who've decided to take one of my cities. I thought I was going to sneeze there, sorry about that. So, the dwarves have been beaten back for now. And hopefully our Chaos allies will be able to deal with them. We'll decide then and there what we'll be doing with this Wolfric. And if it's the case that he can leave, then he shall leave and focus his efforts somewhere else. I'm hoping he can. We still have a good army up here. I don't know. It's more of the case of what we're doing here. Right, we'll wait a turn and see. I'm not a fan of this. Altdorf might be suffering there.
Take what's theirs.
Tribesmen, gather! Done! Marauding!
Despoil, ravage, betray innocence.
He's moving all his forces away. Let's actually bring this force back in. We need some backup at Altdorf. And it's going to take us a few turns to actually get there.
Where's my next quarry?
Talk then.
Right, that's going to be a good siege. I don't think they'll be able to get us there, so that's fine. Let's hope that we can. The Kurgan. Right, well, you got that. You're in Kislev. Oh, cool. See if we can do some damage to these little bastards.